came. I think I got the mirrors in. Let's open them up. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, comes with the little distance shift to mount them. Oh wow, these are nice. Check them out. Now these are not made for the 2004. They're actually for the 2014 and up. So I'm going to have to modify the fairing somehow to get these to fit. I will be able to make this work, I think. I think I paid like 20 bucks for them. They need to replace that old mirror on the right side anyways, and I bought this as a set for cheaper than what I could get mirrors at Harley for. Okay, so this is a piece of the adapter. It's going to go on here. As you probably guessed, I'm going to need my drill bits. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the center hole for the mirror. So I got to make it bigger so that fits. And all I'm going to do is just match the drill bit up to this hole. Alright, so this is going to be the bit. It's going to be a 3/8 hole. So all I'm going to do is drill the original hole for the mirrors. Beautiful. Oh dude, that looks really nice. I like that mirror. Okay, so now the adapter goes on here like that. You guys can see that? Alright, so that's the adapter. Alright, I gotta drill a hole for that small tab. See if that works. Okay, now we're gonna put the back piece on. Does this go on the inside or this goes on here? I'm thinking that goes on the outside. There you go. Not bad. Worked out pretty good. Now, this side should be a bit easier. Yeah, you could think. Alright, so the gasket goes on this thing. It's going to go through. And then the nut. These are locking nuts, so I don't think you need to put any Loctite on them. Sweet. So I think it looks good. Obviously it needs to be clean, but yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. And all the holes are covered. So I like the design on the back of the mirror. It's pretty cool. And I know now when I adjust my mirror, it will stay where it belongs. You can't use the old holes. It doesn't match up to the new style mirrors. But I like this style so much better. And for 25 bucks, I'll put a link to these down below in case you guys, you like them or you want to check them out. I like the back design. They're all black. I think that's gonna be my new thing, is black. Every time I replace something, it's just gonna be black. I'm still waiting on my black hand levers and the brake light switch, because this switch is bad. Brake lights have been staying on, so I think it's just worn out. I want to sand this down. I'm going to use 320. I know it's a bit aggressive, but I want to make quick work of this. I don't want to be here all day, so I'm going to have to go light pressure on the sandpaper and just smooth this out a little bit. So I am going to give this another coat. Okay. Now I'm going to hit it up with the 800 scuff pad. Well, it's a brand new can of 2K, so I got to mix it up really, really well. I'm going to give this thing a real heavy coat, or as heavy as I can go without making drips. Alright, this is the tank. It needs one more coat, but before I do that, I have a run here. So I'm going to just hit that up, get rid of these two runs right here. For some reason I went a little heavy right here in the end. So just be careful sanding these down. Do it by hand. It takes a little bit of time, but less chance of damaging the paint. And at this point, I do not want to rush this. Alright, that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick last coat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to coat this a couple of times and then we're gonna go ahead and do the final coat. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but there's a little milky white to the clear. It's like a milky white color. It's not bad, but it's there. Humidity today was really high this morning. It actually downpoured, cooled it down, humidity's down, but obviously there's enough humidity in the air that's causing this. It should be 60% or less. I doubt it's at 60. I think it's higher than that. So what I'm going to do is show you a little trick. Normally I would close the door to the garage and turn on the dehumidifier. At this point I really can't close the door because I'm still painting the tank. So I'm going to do this with a hair dryer. I got the wife's hair dryer. She's going to kill me if she finds out I'm doing this using a hair dryer. I'm just going to turn it on high. And don't get too close to the paint, but throw some air on there, some warm air, and it'll help get that moisture out of the clear. You don't want to get up on the clear because it's still wet. And there you go, it's starting to clear up. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it is clearing up. I got to get that moisture out of there or else it's going to be cloudy. You can see right in here, it's already all nice and clear. I just got some left right in this area, which I haven't really done yet. It is dry enough to where if something lands on it, like a fly or something, it ain't going to stick. So I'm not really worried about blowing stuff on it with the hair dryer, if that should happen. I'll be able to wipe it off once it's completely dry. I'll even sand it a little bit if I have to. So there you go, that's coming out really nice. It's going to take some time because this was a real heavy coat. As you can see, the milkiness is already gone. There's still some in here that I can see, but it's disappearing now. Okay, it looks good. It actually worked well. All that moisture and cloudiness is out of the clear coat. Alright, gas tank's over to the side drying. Now I gotta do this fender. I gotta sand. What I'm doing is I'm gonna sand the top of it. I'm just gonna hit it with the 800 grit, and then we're gonna buff it out. Alright, now this fender has been drying for about, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days now. So it should be okay to buff it out. I like to run it wet and very light pressure. Alright, let's see. Okay. Just gonna get started if I can. Alright, it's tough working with little screws. Put another screw through here. Let's tighten this up. All set. Right now to get the front pieces on, I'm going to put the trim on right now. It says Ultra Classic. It goes around the side. And now it's got these little clips that you just push in. It's 3 of them from the outside or the inside. It's really all there is to it. Same thing. It's right on there. And push them into the bottom tabs. Or the inside pegs, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so screw goes through, nut goes on the inside. Another screw. There we go. Just tighten that down. Get it tight. And I'm going to wipe the cover down and put it on so I don't break that LED light. Be careful putting these on. Big clip goes on the bottom. And then it just pops in. You got to push down and pop it in. You can't break those, they're easy to break. This is the old one. I don't know if you can see it, there's a little crack in here just from being old and straight. I haven't replaced this one. I broke the back one, so I had to replace that one. Okay, now you gotta play with this wire. To actually get this wire out, you have to take the terminal piece off, the plastic cap. It's easy to do. There's a little plastic lip here, you just pop it open and the 2 prongs slide out. All right, now we take the wire and we put it through this hole right here. And then your pin goes through your hole, or bolt, whatever you want to call it. And that's it right there. So now we need locking nuts. So we're going to turn this around. I'm going to tighten those 2 screws down. clips in here. Alright. These clips hold the wire in place. Then it's going to come out this hole. So this is where you put your little grommet back in, and then you're going to feed it to the hole. So when it comes out this way, okay, so I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to work this grommet in. Alright, now this goes back in. Now you just take these pieces, the terminals, and you slide them in. That's it. So wherever the terminal is, got a little square in it, or U, that faces this tab right here that you use to disconnect this terminal. Now you gotta just push this back down and lock them in place. So that's it. The wire's done. When you take these off, they could slide out. No big deal. Take the flat part of the screw, you slide it back into the groove. And that's that. There's no wire on this side, so you line these screws up first, and then you slide it down onto the molding. There we go. And you put your bolts back in, or your nuts. Nuts. That's funny. Work the pinstriping. Plus it's not professional because it's not painted on, but I'm not a pinstripe guy, and that's the best I can do. I think now I'm gonna have to go find some help to try to get this on without screwing it up. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go recruit some help. Got my help is. Alright, there you let it go. Thank you very much. Woo! We actually got it in without scratching. Thank you. Couldn't do it without you. What a great crew I have, you know? Great kids. Oh, let's turn it on. Woo! There you go. That means I wired it correctly. Alright, let's see if I can do this on my own. Alright. Now, I gotta make sure to put this on the right way because rotation is like this. Okay. Some zip ties and get this tied up. I'm just going to put a few in here just to hold this wire right to the holes. Don't go too tight with these because you are on the brake line. You don't want to compress the brake line. Just tight enough to just hold that in place, that's all. Yeah, I'm a fanatic with having shit looking good, you know what I mean? Now in here, I'm going to zip tie the wire up so it's not, you know, so loose and flopping all over the place. This is the wire. So I'm going to tie it right to the, oh, I don't know, what am I going to tie it to? I'll tie it right to this cable here to make sure it stays in place there and doesn't go anywhere. There you go. And I'll just clip that and all set. Okay. Now, I'm just going to scuff it up and then quickly we'll give it a coat of flex. Let that dry overnight and then hopefully we can do clear tomorrow. So now I'm going to throw some flex on it. Let that dry about 10 minutes. I'll throw another quick coat. Then we'll set it up on the my can stand. It would have been easier to just take all the skins off and give it to somebody, have them do all the work and paint it up and just call you when it's done. But I don't have $3 grand, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to change the color of the bike to this green, so I figured, hey, why not? We'll do some videos. Alright, take care. I'm babbling on. I'll see you next time. God bless everybody. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, before I go, I want to say thank you to my kids and their friend Jada for helping me out with the bike. Really appreciate the help. Couldn't do it on my own.